Hello, welcome to our next lesson. Today, let us briefly explain the periodic table. The periodic table is a table where the elements are arranged according to their increasing atomic number. The periodic table has 8 groups, 8 vertical rows called groups. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7, and group 8. The group 1 elements are called the alkali metals. The group 2, the alkaline earth metals. The group 3 takes its name from the first member of the group, which is boron. The boron family. The group 4, the carbon family. The group 5, the nitrogen family. The group 6, the oxygen family. Group 7, the halogens. And the group 8, the noble gases or rare gases. Now they also have 7 horizontal columns called periods. We have 7 periods. Now these elements are arranged according to their increasing atomic number, starting from hydrogen, that is atomic number 1. We move to helium, atomic number 2, lithium, atomic number 3, beryllium 4, boron 5, carbon 6, nitrogen 7, oxygen 8, fluorine 9, and neon 10. Now, all the elements in a group, for instance, the alkali metals, all of them have the same number of valence electrons. So they have the same valency. What is valency? Valency is the combining power of an element. So they have the same number of valence electrons. So all the elements in group 1 have valency of 1. The elements in group 2, valency of 2. Group 3, valency of 3. However, for the non-metals, their valencies are not really the number. We won't say that the elements in group 6 will have valency of 6. No. For these members, even from boron family, their valency now is the number of electrons they need to reach an octet configuration. There are 2 stable configurations. I'm going to make a video explaining electronic configuration. There are 2 stable configurations, which are the duplet configuration and the octet configuration. Duplet configuration is when a shell has a maximum of 2 electrons, while octet is when a shell has maximum of 8 electrons. The noble gases, all the members of this family, of this group, have reached these 2 stable configurations. Helium has 2 electrons, duplet configuration, while neon, argon, and all other members of this group have octet configuration. They have reached the stable configuration. So for the group 3, group 4, 5, 6, and so on, their valency is simply the number of electrons needed for them to reach the octet configuration. Let me use nitrogen as an example. Nitrogen with atomic number 7. Now, remember in our previous lesson, we learned that electrons are found in the shells, and these shells exist at different energy levels. We have the K shell, the L, the M, the N, and so on. When filling these electrons into the shells, the K shell has the ability to take maximum of 2 electrons, while these ones can take maximum of 8, 8, 8, filling it in the shells. Now let's look at filling these 7 electrons of nitrogen into the shells. The first shell we take maximum of 2, that is duplet configuration. Now 7 minus 2 is 5. So we create another energy level, another shell, and we put 5 electrons. Now the valency of nitrogen is not is 3 because it needs 3 electrons to reach the octet configuration. Each valence shell needs 3 electrons to reach the octet configuration. So when nitrogen undergoes chemical combination, it will need 3 electrons to reach the octet configuration. What of the halogens? Let's take the second member, chlorine, as an example, with atomic number 17. If we feed the electrons in the shells, we'll have 2, 8, that's 10, 7, which means the outermost shell of chlorine has 7 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It means that chlorine needs just 1 electron to reach its octet configuration. That's a state where its outermost shell has 8 electrons. Therefore, the valency of chlorine is not 7, rather it is 1, as it needs only 1 electron to reach the octet configuration. Now let's look at the periods. We have 7 periods in the periodic table. All the elements in each period have the same number of shells. Let's look at the first period. We have 2 elements there, hydrogen with atomic number 1 and helium with atomic number 2. If you fill these electrons in the shells, hydrogen is 1, helium 2, the same number of shell, just 1 shell. Now let's pick any 2 elements in the group 2. Let's look at lithium with atomic number 3 and carbon with atomic number 6. If we try to fill the electrons of lithium in the shells, we'll have the first shell will take 2, 3 minus 2 remains 1. Then we'll create another energy level, that another shell, and we'll put 1. Now for carbon with atomic number 6, we'll have the first shell takes 2 electrons, and the second shell we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the elements in each period have the same number of shells. Now we look at the blocks. Here we have S block, P block, D block, and F block. The S block elements, the group 1, the alkali metals and the alkaline earth metals, and called the S block elements because the shells, the K, L, M, N, O, P, and so on shells have what we call subshells. We will discuss more of that when we are discussing electronic configuration. So these subshells are the S, P, D, and F. Now, the group 1 and the group 2 elements are called S block elements because their valence electrons are found in the S subshell. The P block elements, their valence electrons are found in the P subshell. So with the D block elements and the F block elements. The D block elements are known as the transition metals. Just as their name implies, transition, moving from the group 2 metals to the boron family, from the alkaline earth metals to the boron family, their metallic property decreases. However, they normally have incomplete d orbitals that gives them some of their characteristic properties like being paramagnetic, ability to form colored ions, complex ions, and so on. Now these F block elements, the lanthanides and the anthanides, are called the inner transition metals. Here we've come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you got value. In our next lesson, you will be joining us, and I promise to bring another value-packed video. Do wait to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I upload a video, you'll be among the first people to get notified. Like my videos as well, so YouTube will recommend it to other viewers. Share, and sharing is what? Love. See you in my next video. Bye.